Good evening and welcome to Topics Etc. I'm Candace Coleman and I'm very happy to be joining you as your new host of the program. Now tonight we're going to meet a St. Louis woman whose advertising has put her on top, so to speak. Later, crafter Kim Kaiser Mell welcomes spring with really cute birdhouse wreaths and other adorable home accents. But now, hang on, we're going to take a magic carpet ride and fly by the arch to meet our first guest.
Wanda, pick me up. I'm going to jump again.
Don't do it. You're not going to make it this time.
Here goes.
I sure hope that dress has a lot of padding.
Unbelievable but true. Floor tile starting at 29 cents a square foot. Lots of great colors and new styles, only 29 cents a square foot. So for rich man's carpet at a working man's price, visit Carpet and Tile Bargains in Hazelwood,
Veterans Carpet in Collinsville,
and Rothman's Carpet Outlet in Fairview Heights.
You've seen him in local TV spots for years. They're area business owners who have stood before the cameras to sell their goods in a somewhat unconventional, humorous yet very effective way. And here is someone who has done just that. Joining us tonight is Becky Rothman, otherwise known as the Queen.
The Queen.
Owner of Becky's Tile and Floor Covering Center. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for gracing us with your presence,
Thank
Queen.
you. You're welcome.
Now, you've been head of this floor covering monarchy for years. Tell us about it.
It's a family-owned business. Originally started by my father in 1946. And pretty much when I was 16 years old, I was handed a set of keys to a car and a set of keys to the store. And from there,
Time to go to work. You were forced to
work.
fill in, to
Yes.
follow in the footsteps. Now, when did you meet Wanda?
Wanda has also been in the family business for many years, starting off when she was also a very young girl. So has been with us for many, many, many years.
So there's no relation?
No relation.
Okay. So how did you guys come up with the Queen and the Princess?
It just, throwing out suggestions. We had done the commercials originally, just, Becky and Wanda standing there in just our regular street clothes. But we decided to try to come up with, I guess, a gimmick. And ideas were thrown out, and we thought, well, luxury, carpet, queen, princess, and that's how it all came about.
So did you work with a local advertising agency, or was this kind of your brainstorm?
Family members sitting around, yes.
So wow, so the flying carpet. Now, how do you do that? How do you make that look so real when you go into a studio?
It is real, dear. Not real.
I know you came in and we got the rug rubbing up in the background.
No, it's all done by cameras, and basically we just stand there on our carpet, blue background, and everything else is done inside studio.
So you're a big believer in humor in advertising.
Very much, yes.
And you kind of do like the shock advertising. Do you find that people really respond? I mean, because
People love it.
everybody loves your commercials.
They either love it or hate it. And I do get calls once in a while. They don't like my dress. They don't like this.
Are you kidding?
No, very
Wow.
often. And, or I get letters, they don't like this or they don't like that, which, everyone has the right to their opinion. But, the thing I say most is if you don't have anything better to do, except complain about something else, there is a lot of people who need volunteer work done and things like that. Go out and help.
So you've been doing these commercials now for like 10 years or so?
Probably 12 to 14.
And we were all a little scared when you jumped off the arch. That was kind of a hairy moment for all of us at home.
It was tough, but I did it twice now.
Now I think the latest one I saw has the rug actually in turbo mode.
Turbocharged, yes. And then we knock over the arch, and then we have one.
You actually knock over the arch.
Knock over the arch. It's just
making quite the statement.
And then we have one of gymnastics.
Now I haven't seen that one. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm kind of, using the arch as a, gymnastics pole or whatever those things are. And a friend of mine's daughter's in gymnastics, so that's where that one came from. And we just kind of come up with ideas here and there, and sometimes just, if we have a few extra minutes in studio, you kind of wing it.
Now you hung up the carpet there for a while because I know that you had a couple of radio personalities that did. Now, are we going to be seeing more of Stephen
possibly.
DC?
Stephen DC were on several of the commercials in the last few years, yeah.
But they talk about you a lot and they absolutely love you.
They're wonderful.
And you've got to be in those Best of Riverfront Times commercial polls, that they run every single year. I know I've seen your name a few times.
We came in, I think, second, but I don't think they're doing commercials anymore. As far as rating them, I don't think it was in the paper this year.
That's a
I was kind of
disappointment.
sad, yes.
Yeah, because I have a little bit of a background in writing and producing. That's sad to see
It is
that.
sad.
Well, what's it like being a local superstar, Becky?
Of course, you have your good points and your bad points. It's wonderful to be recognized most of the time. But of course, there are some days when you just come from the gym or going to run
Sure.
up to the store and, you look your worst, and that's when most people recognize you, it seems.
So do people expect you to just be wearing the gowns at all times? When they come in the store, they're going to be
Actually,
waited
yes.
upon you in a gown and the whole 9 yards?
Sometimes, yes.
Do you guys work in the stores
Oh, yes.
and deal with the public all the time?
All the time.
Are
Yeah,
they
I
coming and
actually
requesting?
am on the floor and have some people request to come in. Some people just want to see you. Some people are surprised you're actually there. So a little bit of everything.
Now, your big thing is the rich man's carpet at a working man's
Yes,
price.
that is correct.
Okay, but what other things do you sell in the store? What other kind of floor coverings?
Hardwood floors, ceramics, vinyl floors, tile.
So you just really make it. How do your prices say compared to other floor covering places?
Well, we do outlet pricing. Again, a full-service carpet store at outlet pricing. And we can pretty much order or get any kind of carpet styles, colors, whatever, from any mill. But yet we can get it at a discount price because we order direct from mills.
Okay, now, when you're not flying around, what do you do in your spare time when you're not flying around on the carpet?
Well, what spare time? In what little spare time I do have, I have a daughter, Rachel, who will be 8 in April.
Little princess, she's going to take
Little
over the business
princess.
sometime down the
I
road?
should hope so. She made her first sale the other day. So she was
All
very proud of herself.
right, that's pretty cool.
Yes, I was very proud of her. And that takes up quite a bit of time. And then I raise and train Dobermans. as a
Tell us
hobby.
about that.
I have Dobermans. I train in a German sport called Schutzen, which is a combination of tracking, obedience, and protection. And very time-consuming sport, but something that for a long time gave me a lot of pleasure, still does.
Sure.
And I've gone to several world championships. And in 1993, my dog was 6th place in the world.
Wow,
And
that's great. And weren't you also like one of the trainers? You got like an award for training?
Yes, I was second top female handler that year in the world of Dobermans, and also got the Congeniality Award.
That's pretty neat.
And that was in De Meer in Holland.
Now, a lot of people are afraid of Doberman pinchers. I mean,
No.
is it true what they say they could turn on their
No,
masters
no,
or
not at all.
whatever?
You want to breed for soundness, nice sound dogs, stable animals. And no, that is not true at all. They're big babies, and they can be your very best friends.
Okay, now tell me, your first store, where was that located?
The very first original store, I'm assuming you mean my father's,
Right, your
was
father's.
downtown East St. Louis. And then from there we went to Fairmont City, and from there they just grew.
Okay, and where are your other locations? And I know at the end of the show we're going to put up the addresses and the phone number, but
We have one, of course, Fairmont City, Veterans Carpet, Fairview Heights, Rothman Carpet, Hazelwood, which is Carpet and Tile Bargains, and then the new one is South County, Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
now I think that I read in one of your profiles that you just opened up the recent store is
Yes.
kind of like your big baby.
Yes.
And why is that so? Because
I think more than anything, it was time for name recognition. And we probably will soon try to change all the names to be the same finally.
very good. Now, what's coming up next with Becky and Wanda?
What's coming up next? Well, new commercials, new ideas.
Has the rug ever run out of fuel or anything like that?
Well, there has been times we were close, but we've always made it back home.
So you're going to be doing some more acrobatics?
Oh, yes. I have to,
Excellent.
yes.
Excellent. And what's up next? Will you guys ever expand, or is floor covering your life?
Well, floor covering is my life, but there'll probably be one more expansion.
And where are you looking?
Oh,
to
probably
expand?
out the St. Charles Way.
Yeah, it's a big booming area. Absolutely. Okay, let's go over the store locations one more time.
Okay.
We got 4 of them. Here we go.
Well,
We've got
okay.
Baptist Church Road.
That's Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore, which is on Baptist Church. Carpet and Tile Bargains on North Limburg and Hazelwood. Rothman Carpet Outlet on West Highway 50, Fairview Heights, Illinois. And the very original Veterans Carpet on Collinsville Road in Collinsville.
Okay, and last question. If you weren't the queen of carpet, who would you want to be?
Oh, my mom. Just plain mom.
You want to hang it up, so you're going to hang up the crown someday and just
Just be
be
mom.
time on your own and raise the dogs and just have a good time?
And I think that would be a great idea.
Well, we look forward to the next few commercials and seeing you, and thanks so
Well,
much for
thank
being
you
on
so
the
much.
show. And we will be back with more Topics Etc.